Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining us once again. If you're new here, we bring you real, verified news that matters to ordinary South Africans. Please stay with us till the end so you can hear the full details, get the source names, and verify this news for yourself. Now, let's get into tonight's troubling update coming out of Botlokwa in Limpopo. In the early hours of this morning, just after midnight, the peaceful village of Botlokwa turned into a crime scene. Residents were left shaken after a tense and chaotic standoff between suspected criminals and local law enforcement ended in gunfire, panic, and arrests. According to police, a group of heavily armed suspects believed to be linked to a series of robberies in the area were cornered in a house not far from the main road. This operation was based on intelligence gathered over the last few weeks, as police had been tracking movements connected to a recent surge in violent crime, especially house robberies and business break-ins in Botlokwa and the surrounding areas. Just before 1 a.m., officers from the Makodo Cluster Task Team, supported by members of the Limpopo Flying Squad, moved in on the suspects. When they arrived at the address, what was supposed to be a quiet arrest turned into a full-on standoff. Police knocked on the door, but instead of surrendering, the suspects opened fire. A heavy exchange of gunshots followed, waking up nearby residents. Some thought it was fireworks, while others hid under beds or behind furniture, fearing for their lives. Several shots rang out into the early morning, lighting up the quiet village with bursts of gunfire. Eventually, police managed to overpower the suspects and arrest 3 men, all in their late 20s to early 30s. 2 were injured during the shootout and were taken to a nearby hospital under police guard. Luckily, no officers or community members were hurt, but authorities say they're not ruling out the possibility of more suspects being involved. When officers searched the house, they found a stash of unlicensed firearms, including pistols and a rifle, along with a large quantity of stolen goods, some believed to be from a local spaza shop that was robbed just 2 nights ago. Residents who had gathered behind police tape expressed shock and anger. One elderly woman, who lives just down the road, said she couldn't sleep the rest of the night. "We don't know what's going on anymore," she said. "Every week now we hear of someone being robbed, or a shop being hit. It's getting worse." Another community member said he feared for his children's safety. "You can't even go to bed peacefully. We never used to have this kind of violence in Botlokwa. Something has to change." Police confirmed that the suspects are foreign nationals, but would not disclose their exact nationalities yet, as investigations are still ongoing. Authorities are now working closely with Home Affairs to verify the men's immigration status. Limpopo SAPS spokesperson Brigadier Hlolani Mashaba told reporters that law enforcement is stepping up its presence in rural and township areas to clamp down on the increasing levels of crime. He said police would continue conducting targeted operations to disrupt criminal networks and bring back peace to communities. He also urged residents not to shelter criminals or keep quiet when they see illegal activity. "Our communities must work with us," he said. "If you see something suspicious, report it. The criminals live among us." The arrested suspects are expected to appear in the Mobe Magistrates Court soon on charges including attempted murder, possession of unlicensed firearms and ammunition, and possession of suspected stolen goods. Meanwhile, back in the village, cleanup is underway. Bullet holes were seen on the walls of the house where the shootout took place, and police vehicles remained on scene for most of the morning as part of the ongoing investigation. This situation has once again highlighted the need for stronger community safety networks and tighter border controls, especially when criminals manage to hide in plain sight in our towns and villages. For the people of Botlokwa, it was a frightening reminder that crime has no boundaries, and that every part of South Africa, whether urban or rural, needs protection and justice. The sources used for this news include. Thanks so much for staying with us till the end. What are your thoughts on this kind of crime reaching smaller rural communities like Botlokwa? Do you think enough is being done to keep ordinary citizens safe? Let us know in the comments below.